Siobhan.
Yeah. It kind of helps the stage right though. I'm learning that now. All right, I just got one piece for you guys. It's an old one. I wrote it about, oh god, 2 years ago? 2 years ago now? All right. If I could be anything in this world, I would be everything. Because everything boggles the mind and fascinates it. I would be every color, every number, and every animal and gender that this world can create. Especially every gender. Not just male or female or even both or neither, but every single one. I would be my own Adam to the Eve inside me. Except this time, my Eve would sacrifice her rib to create her Adam. For the Eve in me is lonely, and she just wishes for a little bit of conversation to fill those empty nights of Eden. And given the chance, my Eve would eat the apple again, without any coercion needed from any snake of Satan. For my Eve eats the apple of that tree for her own reasons. Adam knows. God condemned the first Eve for coveting that knowledge. They were cast away into the world, away from their Eden with blindness to live a life together. They covered their bodies in shame. Oh, God. Sorry, let me find that. Both Adam and Eve covered their bodies in the shame of the knowledge of what they were bearing to this world. That's gonna be awesome. But my Eve would eat the apple, knowing that without knowledge of her own self and own body, that there would never be any knowledge of Adam's. And what a shame that would be, living side by side with the rib of your own body now made human, never being able to know what they might mean to you. So God, if you do not want my Eve to eat an apple this time, give them an orange tree. But know that they will eat that one too. The peel will be cast off onto the ground, forgotten like the core of that apple, because this time, they'll peel it themselves. They'll create the knowledge for each other and of each other. Satan, keep your snake and do not send him forth from his home, for his words are not needed. We will see him soon enough when God condemns us for this covetous knowledge. For knowledge is power, and it is sure that power corrupts. So fruit of that tree corrupt both my Adam and my Eve, for they are both me. A slice of fruit shared between them and seeds sticking in their teeth, the sticky sugar of your fruit will cling to my hands like an addict craving his next fix. And though they may cover their bodies like I do now, they are aware of what is beneath and put on display only those parts of themselves that they wish to be seen. So my Adam says to my Eve, when you covered nothing, I saw nothing. But when you covered it all, my eyes were opened. You stripped yourself of cloth in the dark of night when no one could see you but me, and a blush of pride and shame covered your skin, and the stars in the sky opened to mirror your thoughts. For we looked at the sky and we saw it all, and it blushed stars. A moon carried that waxes and wanes, for it cannot stand to be looked at too long, but proud all the same of its beauty in the dark of night, and sometimes even in the middle of the day. The moon darkens its brilliance to give the stars their own chance to shine, and one way or another, there is always light in that night sky. A blush of stars sprinkled like the freckles on my skin. My Eve bends my Adam over a table and comes home. For her rib is her own, and she belongs to it as it belongs to her. Neither came first, nor one exists without the other. For the Eve in me, well, she was born with the rib of the Adam she would create. So Adam, look to your Eve, and take that slice of fruit she offers you now. Because maybe next week, she will let you bend her over that same table she's got you on now.